Howdy folks, TechTexN here, bringing you Banished. Yes, that's right. I am going back to the videos that started it all on this channel, the game Banished. I still love this game, but I haven't played it in a long time, and I really wanted to get back into it. Mainly for the reason that I've been off of this game. Obviously, I've been working on so many other games. When I started this channel and did this series, Banished was the game that I was looking into, and I loved it. But then that was also the same period where a bunch of other good games were coming out, and plus I was on the Oculus Rift and doing so many things that I just had to keep putting it off, and I thought, well, I'm just going to let it go. I think everybody's been satisfied. A lot of people started playing after they watched the video. But then I had to talk with some of those people, including Monty, who has played this game to a far greater extent than I have. I never played with the mods, and the mods, as he put it, pretty much makes it a whole new game. And let's take a look at some of these mods that are in the workshop. I mean, here you have Colonial Charter. So this is a complete gameplay, as it says in the description, expansion with a colonial theme. So they kind of change everything around for you, so you could do so much with that. And of course they have different country translations, because when they developed the game they didn't quite do all that, but that's okay. That's the great thing about the modding community. I mean, if you're a game developer, really work with the modding community, because people love to mod the games, because you might create a really good foundational game, but then they want to build on top of that, and that truly makes an exceptional game. And Banished is certainly one of them. Now, Banished kind of lost a little popularity after City Skylines came out. So everybody was playing City Skylines because a lot of people who play games similar to this started playing that. But now that the craze for City Skylines is kind of dying down, people are taking a break, they're coming back to this one. So it's somewhat, it keeps coming back. This game just really does keep coming back. It's one of those games that is really good to just kind of jump back on every once in a while and just play for a while, you know, build a town, build a city, maybe try a new mod. And for what I need to do, and what I plan to do, and the reason I'm making this video, is I want to make a video on this game using some of these mods. Now, in my opinion, the one thing I kind of have difficulty with is a lot of these mods, I don't know, they seem kind of like cheating. Personally, I like a good challenge. I like to be challenged. I don't want to make the game easier per se. I just like to have added abilities that will still present a challenge. For example, a fish farm. Well, this will take care of food right away. But then again, I don't know all the details of that. I'm pretty sure they'll find some way to make that difficult for me. But I mean, like this, more stone per rock? Really? Okay. The tree growth in life, you know, they have a lot of these where you get more trees, you get more larger radius for your tree farms, and things like that. So they got a lot of different things. Intensified fishing dock. Now, but things like this I think are really cool, like the Japanese facilities, where you have a shrine, temple, school, stuff like that, which would actually go great with the Japanese translation if you know how to read Japanese. I think, you know, the Japanese architecture for those times was very interesting and very beautiful looking, and I think it would look really good in this game to see more of those. I don't know if I'm going to do a mod or multiple mods with Japanese style, but I might look into that in the future. And of course, you know, you've probably been noticing this the whole time, big horny animals for faster reproduction and more frequent byproducts. So yes, they do have that, and of course extra leather. They have some where you can get milk from cows, things like that. More, you know, more herbs, or a way to actually search for herbs in specific areas as you would mine rock or cut down trees. So you know, they have cool things like this, mountainless mines. So a lot of these I kind of find it to be, well, it's reducing the challenge, but I guess I've already made a full-blown town or city, so I don't feel quite so bad using some of these items to kind of help me build a new one, maybe even a larger one. So yeah, they have storage sheds, probably for just a small amount of storage, And there's a bunch of them. That's just one page. They have a total of 26 pages of this, of the most popular. So there's quite a few to go through. And I recommend, if you don't already have this game, get this game. It's fun. I know it doesn't look like much at first, but once you start playing it, it's actually a good amount of fun. And definitely look into these mods after you get down the core mechanics, because it's pretty fun. And tombstone removal, it totally changes up how you do everything. And I'm definitely looking forward to getting back into this game, but I'm also trying to get back into a lot of other games that I'm following up on. Right now, I'm trying to get back into Elite Dangerous for the Power Play update, and try to work with the Empire one that I joined. Oh, I forget what's her name. But yeah, so definitely look into this. I'm going to try to get some videos out to you guys with some example of mods and some of the stuff that we're doing. Believe it or not, I found my old save game for Rigstonewood Town that I built on the first series that I made on this channel. So we might look, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do everything on that one. I'm not sure if the mods will even work on it. So I'll probably start a new town, but I'll keep that in the back burner just in case we want to even bother continuing on that one. So yeah, there you have it. That's just an update for this particular game and what I might be doing with it in the future. And I'm not kidding. I think it was February last year was when I started videos for these. So it's been well over a year. I think it's due time for me to jump back on it and see what I can find in the modding community to make these videos for you. So with that said, y'all come back now, you hear? Bye.